Good to see Trademark TV, a follow-up video to talking about my life in general, right? One thing I forgot to say on that video, it was October the 5th, the Rochester Diocese contacted Luke, right, because there was a new bishop called Jonathan Gibbs being employed to the Rochester Diocese, a new bishop. So Luke came up to me and asked me, would I like to say a prayer right in front of everybody in the Rochester Cathedral? And I know I said to Joy when I was at Gillingham, I always want to do a prayer in the Rochester Cathedral. Do a prayer in there with some scripture. Read a prayer in the Rochester Cathedral. In October, a couple of months ago, right, I wrote a prayer in the Rochester Cathedral on the stage at the front of the church to everybody in the church. I actually got that one dream to do that, to write a prayer in the Rochester Cathedral in front of the new bishop. And the new bishop said that's the best thing he'd ever heard. He didn't know I was that willing to do that. I was scared at first about doing it, but then I went for it. I thought I've got to do it to prove I can do it. And I can say the prayer right in front of everybody in the Rochester Cathedral. There was 2,000 people in there. A packed out church, and I actually did it as well. In the Rochester Diocese, the Rochester Cathedral. I done it in front of every pastor and clergyman in the church. I was scared at first. I kept turning it down, trying to get out of it. But all I heard was the Lord say, you get in there and do it. Don't say you can't do it. You get in there and do it. And I thought, I am going to do it. I'm going to go for it. I ain't going to let go of my one chance to say a prayer in the Rochester Cathedral and have it recorded on YouTube with me in it. And the bishop said, the new bishop Jonathan Gibbs said that's the most amazing thing he's ever seen. Someone who could write the prayers for the Rochester Cathedral, who could actually say a prayer that they chose for me to read with no, you weren't even scared, you weren't even frightened about doing it. You just went for it, no mess ups, no words missed, everything. I just went straight for it, I did it all. And I loved it really well, it worked. And then I went down the church, right, and I wrote this on the Sunday, I wrote this prayer, yeah. It was Jesus is the ruler of all commandments on earth, and then when it was the other thing, 12, Helen said, I thought Jesus the ruler of all commandments on earth was amazing, but this one's topped it right off. The one at Dwell topped it right off. You topped it right off, she said. You done another one now. I sat in here, and by the time I'd done that one down the Medway Oats in the afternoon, I wrote his second amazing prayer. I wrote another one that shot off the Victor's Skull. Called into Philly, who does the music. She said does the singing. She was singing in the Dwell. She said, I've never heard a prayer like that. Where did you learn to write like that? Even Ellen said that's beating the one you said an hour. You said in Medway Oats. It's beating that one. The rule of all commandments on earth. It's beating that. Yeah, I know. Good, isn't it? I tell you what, I've got this amazing ability to write the most amazing stuff. It's like 2 weeks ago, I rode fast, speeding traffic down Railway Street, and I thought, I wonder what this is going to make. And when I went back to it, over 1.6k views in about 2 days. 1,600 people had watched that, and 84 people asked me what the speed limit was down there, because they go hurtling down there, they do and all. They don't watch the speed limit down there, down past our church. They go flying down and round the corner. They shouldn't do that. The one day me and Doug said, who works for the Rochester Diocese, there's going to be an accident down here. There will as well. And then if someone says, did you see anything? I'm going to go, no. They shouldn't have been speeding, should they? We actually said it as well. And then, the week before, I rode a curry. I made a curry, yeah. Made the sauce and everything. Made a really hot curry, yeah. I rode it on YouTube. And I left it. I didn't go back to YouTube until a day later. 1.5k views. People liked the curry. They liked the way it was cooked. And then I made a paper box, all the lid and everything, at the Faith and Craft on the 27th of October, when we done Faith and Craft. And I rode it on YouTube. And about an hour, 548 people had watched it. It hit fever pitch. It pitched off, it went straight for it. And then, over 5 months ago, I rode Roy Simpson's mobile phone, his A12. In about an hour riding that up, yeah, over 3,000 people had watched Roy's phone. Had watched it. We watched it go from 0 to 3,000 people. 3,780 people had watched his phone, his mobile phone, in an hour. We were in the train station, yeah, in the cafe in there, in Starbucks in the railway station, watching it go from 3,000. It went straight up, didn't it? It went from 0 to 3,780 views. It hit the big time. And then I went on YouTube the other day to see how many views I had. I wonder how many views I got on this channel. 60,895 views. I couldn't believe how many people are viewing my channel. Since 3 years ago, yeah, when I started Sensational on the 25th of March 25th of May 2020, I rode that at 17 Bly Way. Shortly after I made 19 books and studied the coronavirus inside and out. I set out on YouTube and I thought, this ain't going to take off. No one's going to watch me on YouTube. And my first videos just hit 2,000 people. The one I did 3 years ago. Been 3 years since I lived in my place I'm living in by myself. And it's been 3 years on YouTube. Next year it'll be 4 years by myself, and 4 years the day I first started YouTube. And I've made over 5,000 videos. I've starred in every single one. I've talked about anything going. No matter what it was, I was talking about it. Yeah, I was as well. I was talking about anything. The church, my life, how my dad's dog, my fish, my staff members are wonderful. Are the amazing members of staff ever graced this company, and I would never leave. My church is wonderful. My whole life is well changed now. From when I first started with just one bag of clothing, I started at Joyce. I had nowhere to go. I had no future. I couldn't even talk to a member of staff. Like the one I had tonight. I wouldn't be able to talk to him. My mum was frightened the life out of me. But I tell you something, I got over that since then. Right? When I said in the last video, I'd get a horse whip and slap my mum, I didn't mean to say that. I weren't going to do that. What I was going to do is pray for her salvation, her sins. Take her sins away from the Lord Jesus Christ, the man I rode from heaven. Because I don't fight with fists and fight with weapons. I fight with prayers. If I'm going to pray for someone, I get down with the Lord and pray for them, that they repent their sins. And I pray that the lady upstairs is the most fantastic lady that's ever graced this entire earth. I never seen someone as amazing as Victoria. She has got a wonderful name as well. That is the most amazing lady I've ever worked with or ever likely to see. I've never worked with someone as bright, but she's got that smile every day. I go near and I go weak at the knees, I do and all. I don't know why, it's just her glow. She worked with me once and I thought, you are stunning. I don't know why someone ain't whisked her down the aisle for a marriage proposal. If I weren't in the company and I weren't belonged to Anchor, I would have asked her. I would have asked her by now, but I met the most fantastic lady at Albany after I left Cal. I'm not being funny, but the one I'm with now, which is Sam Harris, I don't know why, but she is amazing. I never felt so bad when I first met Sam Harris. One Saturday, I kissed her by mistake. Right, I know I shouldn't have done it because I was with Carol. But that first kiss with Sam Harris, I knew I found someone who I really liked. I should have gone with her before I met Carol at the Spoons in Chatham. But I was told by Layla Jenkins to go for Carol. I should have gone with my instincts and gone with Sam because I knew I liked her. I picked the wrong one. I was warned off by everybody not to go with Carol. But the only thing is, I'll still be Carol's friend. I will not leave her in times of trouble. I will look after both of them, Carol and Sam. And also look after the other one, Gemma Tritchett. She's lovely as well. I'd help her out as well. She said my prayers are amazing. Gemma Tritchett said it earlier on in the church. She said they're amazing. And he said, where did they find you? They must have broke the mould when they made you. You're amazing. Thank you very much. I've been told that by a lot of staff as well. And Kelly Arnold got back on the telephone earlier on today when I come in and apologised for the inconvenience of not giving me any food last Saturday. Not buying me a takeaway. She got told off by Marion, got told off. She said, you do not leave my tenants with no food. And she apologised and I said, water under the bridge. I done what you said. I spent the 60 quid on putting electric on and I put the rest of it on food. I did exactly what she said. And tonight, when was it Friday? They said you got Victoria, and you got Victoria on for Saturday for half an hour. And when they said that, I had a warm glow went straight through me. The most amazing lady, and I know I couldn't wait for her to come round because I knew she was coming. That's why I done the dinner and done the tablets. Whenever Victoria says, "Are you taking your tablets?" I do it. I do it when you say so. If you say jump in the ring of fire, I'm going to do it. If someone said she's asking you out for a marriage proposal, I'll be straight there. I will as well. The first boat. I wouldn't care if the boat sunk. I never met someone. I must admit, that is a good-looking lady. I don't know why that bloke left her. He must be a fool. He left the most beautiful lady that I've ever seen, or ever likely to see. She's more amazing than probably life itself. And that's saying something. She has this warm glow. She puts perfume on, yeah, that smells absolutely, well, amazing. I like her a lot. I like working with her as well. I find when I work with her, yeah, I'm more at ease. That should have been my mum years ago. My mum's a Burke. She's like a leaf out of Victoria's book. She is amazing. She's kind. She's gentle. She knows how you. She picks you up when you're upset and annoyed with life. She's amazing. Well done, then, support service. You've got the most amazing lady to work with me tonight. I couldn't wait for the night to come here, because I knew she was going to be here. That's the same when Janice turns up on a Friday. That's another amazing lady as well. Between Janice and Victoria, they should have both been one being my sister and one being my mother. And Janet Stings is amazing as well. For the 16 years I've been here, Janet's never left my side. I may run her down a little bit, but I don't really mean it. It's some stuff she does that gets on my nerves, but some stuff really is amazing. She's stuck by me for 17 and a half years. She said, I'm not going to leave you, Terry. I'm here to serve you. And she did say, by the time I'm 50, I'll have none of that big fortune again. I have none of it left. And one thing, she was right as well. I've got no fortune left. You know, I'm not even 50 yet, I'm 45. Get this one, Janet, you were right at Georgina's 50th birthday party, the one at Albany, one at 36 Albatross. You was right. Let's say Janet was right on that one. By the time I'm 45, I have no money. And she was right on the button. She was right as well. Seriously, Trademark TV signing off.